Welcome back. We're going to continue with Sunless Sea. We're going to be talking... Sunless Sea, sorry. No, Paradise Killer. We're going to be talking with One Last Kiss. I also did look up a little bit, a small hint of how to get into the barracks. And all I was told was look on top of the dead zone. So we're going to be checking that out after this. But first, one last kiss.
One last kiss.
Did you see Henry while you were floating around the island last night? Did I? Didn't I? I don't want to say.
Don't.
Why? That's the key to this whole thing. You need to investigate it yourself. What can you tell me about the sigils scorched into Henry's skin? Demons speak in arcane tongues. During a possession, the demon is screaming in rage. The victim screams in the tongue of the demon, but the noise humans are capable of making are too limited. We cannot pronounce demonic languages. We don't have the vocal range or understanding. Sometimes the demon's psychic force wills the words into existence. This can take a number of forms: telepathy, unearthly sounds, loss of vision, and so on. In Henry's case, the white-hot rage of the demon caused the sigils to be scorched on his body. His body was burned from the inside. His insides are probably destroyed. His physical form is being held together by the demon. Do these sigils affect anyone else? Those he comes into contact with will also have them scorched into them.
Got it.
What kind of contact? A strong abrase. The skin needs to be pressed against another skin for several seconds. The same sigils were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Would Henry have done these? Drawing is an expression of the human mind. When you draw, you communicate something in your mind outward. The demon has already found a way to express its emotions outward by scorching Henry's body. The demon already has a canvas, it doesn't need another one. So why are those symbols at the scene? That's for you to find out, investigator. I'm only an expert on demons, not crime scenes. Could the demon make Henry draw them? The demon does not control Henry. It causes him to act, but he chooses how to act. Do you see the difference? Like a boss that tells you what to do, not how to do it. Precisely. If Henry were to do that, he'd be doing it under his own volition. I don't know about you, but I can't draw characters from a language I don't understand. But you could copy them because it's burned onto your skin. It's just redrawing an image. It's not a character at that point. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding burst? It would be very convenient for that to happen last night, wouldn't it? I think whoever told you that is lying. Yeah, we kind of understood that. He's probably in the pathways or something. Do you know anything about the fourth holy seal? I know it requires godliness to get the... Oh no, it's not that he's in the corridors, he's in space. Yeah, that would do it. I know it requires godliness to get through. How do you know that? As a spirit, I can go places others can't. How can someone get through it? Find out how to become close to a god. What about Henry? What are gods and demons when you get down to it? Aliens, beings from the depth of the universe. How could the Syndicate differentiate between a demon and a god? What if that's the flaw in their plan? Could a demon get through the god seal? Could it? Wait, that didn't answer the question. Could they? Because, like, I figure they would be different in some way. There's only so many gods and many demons. So, like, clearly there is a difference. Is it amount of power required? Or, like, of them? We didn't see Shinji in the thing, so we're not quite sure. We'd have to ask Shinji if he was able to get through, if he would be complacent to go through.
Sure.
Know anything about demons on the island? I was wondering when you'd encounter them.
Are you
Them?
happy
I've
with your
seen a lot of
tools?
things, watched a lot of people do a lot of things. Have you heard the rumors? A secret demonology research room run by someone that shouldn't be. I've heard them. There's a secret in the dead zone, but there's a problem with
I
that,
have a
isn't
bad
there?
feeling
The
about
dead zone
this.
is off limits. You need the correct key to get in, and you'd be
The
logged.
truth is,
Precisely.
all around
What if there was
you,
another way
investigate
in,
all
though? A
benefit
tunnel,
from
perhaps.
That's
What tunnel?
weird.
Do you like to drink, investigator? A nice wine on a summer evening at the best bar in
The
town.
truth
A
is all
stroll
around you,
afterwards,
investigator.
perhaps, behind the bar. Exploring the world.
Don't
What do you
test
find?
me.
Who? That's the interesting bit, isn't
Aren't
it?
you paying attention,
Our dear
investigator?
witness, going where he
The
shouldn't.
investigator
Anyone
is
else?
here.
Dr. Mr. Daybreak. He's a very naughty boy, isn't he? So, deciphering all this, Witness has been using a tunnel behind Sam's bar to get into the dead zone so they can use the secret demonology lab. We already knew this. I'm so frustrated with your literal way of talking sometimes. Did you see the Grand Marshal last
Are
night?
you happy with
Speak
your
to the Grand
tools?
Marshal investigator. See if you believe her. Do you know anything about the Third Holy Seal? Who could get through there?
Who would
A
benefit
special
from a
lock
time
requires
like
an unusual
this?
key. Okay, that's it. We can hang out. Got time to chat? I've all the time in the world until the island ends. What's your take on Perfect 25? There's no such thing as perfection. The Syndicate has obsessed over demonic corruption, but turned a blind eye to the corruption of itself. Introspection. Yeah, we'll joke. Introspection was never our strong
What
suit.
mysteries
I
are
believe it
around
to be
us?
a never-ceasing trend, don't you? I've been in the Idle Lands. Nothing to do except introspect up there. Introspect? Introspect? What did you learn? Considered. The mysteries we leave behind hurt more than the mysteries we can reach out and grasp. I hope you like buffets, investigator. There's nothing but mysteries on
The
this
truth is
island.
all around you,
Are you enjoying
investigator.
being back in paradise? Back on the sun-baked
The
concrete?
investigator is here.
The Syndicate needs an investigator, and I answered the call. It's my role in all of this. What roles are the others playing out, I wonder?
Don't
That's
like
what I'm
this.
here to find out. I hope you do, investigator. Demonology. Okay, can't do anything. Goodbye. May you always live in the shadow. May you reach the moon. Okay, so then we need to go to the dead zone, which is somewhere over here, I think. Pretty sure. Maybe over here? Yeah, there it is. Oh, there's a Sinji there too. Come on. Up, up, up. There we go. Okay, we should be able to get to it now. Dead zone. Hey, Sinji. There it is. Okay, fair enough. Is that the only thing that's up here? The heart, not the... Or, I mean, the Sinji, not the computer. Okay. Hi, Sinji. What's the shape of crime, Love
What the
Dies?
hell?
The shape? Like a metaphor or something. What shape does crime
Sure.
take? Some crimes are a pyramid, wide at the bottom, but the solution is a narrow point. Some crimes are an inverse pyramid, balancing precautiously on a single point with a frightening wide conspiracy. You really did have a lot of time up in the Idle Lands, didn't you? Oh, that's every Sinji, too. Computer controls the valve. I guess the air is filtered so demonic corruption doesn't leak out.
The investigator is here.
Opening this should send marshals into a panic. I might be able to get into the barracks without being seen in the chaos. Okay, there you go. Pyramids, you. Cosmos, you. No, you. Goat. You. Pyramids. Your pyramids. You.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
This valve is venting the gas from the corrupted zone below. It should set off the demonic detection system. I'm sure the marshals will be running out of the barracks any moment. Okay, so then I can go back there. Yeah, this is probably the fastest way. Go up. Here. It doesn't really matter. I don't think it's a time system. I have to vent it again, whatever. I'd be very surprised if they did that. Okay, and then up here. It should be... Oh wait, where was it? Oh, I was up there. Ah, missed. Okay, we'll go the slower way then. Up here, and then up here. And good, it's empty. Like that I got the achievement for entering when I wasn't entered yet, but whatever. Nightmare interface. Skull. I don't think we ever used that one. That one. Skull. You. Oh no, it's not you. Or you. It's you. And then little horns. Cosmos, you. Goat. You. Then the big horns. Where's the other big horn? No. Oh, you. I'm blind. Cosmos.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Oh, that just opens the thing. Investigate scene.
Scene investigation.
Encrypted file. An encrypted file in a suspicious looking folder that is outside the main marshal's files. Starlight can crack the security on it. Prisoner transfer records. Some records about prisoner transfers that stand out. Akiko removed 2 prisoners that were accounted for a day before the murder. Why? Starlight got me into the Marshall server. If Akiko finds out, I'm not sure how long my head will stay on my shoulders. This file is encrypted and outside of the normal folder structure.
Sorry.
It's a photo of a strangled woman. My job is a never-ending joy. The metadata says this came from a folder called Grace Bloodlines _ examination. I'll hang on to it.
Sure.
These are prisoner transfer records. As well as the desolation cell, there's a prison within these barracks for the non-demon possessed prisoners. Looks like Akiko removed 2 prisoners 2 days ago. Oh, that's who got killed. Those are the marshals. There's no record of them being brought back to the prison. I wonder why Akiko would have removed prisoners. Oh, that might be why there's excrement in that room also. Okay, I don't think there's anything here. That's where she stored them. Okay. Nothing up here. This is down here. Nothing in here. Is you. New Knight, the holy warrior, the slaughterer of the
Got
chain star system. New Knight is an arrogant goddess that only deems soldiers worthy of her attention. The Syndicate got superstitious after any statue of her outside of the Marshal's grounds were destroyed by red lightning on the 5th island. Since then, there has only ever been one statue of her on each island. Henry says he remembers seeing New Knight last night.
That's strange.
Did he come past the
Ooh,
statue?
the
If he did,
investigator is
it means
here.
he came through the barracks. This is the only one on the island. That means Henry took a different route to the council building.
What the hell?
Which route did he actually take? Well, one of them's impossible to take, so...
Ha-
without setting off alarms. Or not alarms, the logs. It's traditional to donate and let blood in prayer at a temple. Yeah. Collect every shrine tablet. A carving detailing the god New Knight. A humanoid with 2 dog heads. A warrior clad in gold armor carries a spear, sword, and shield. Based her forces in Romania. Sword, shield. Something on the back? Wait, what? I only see a spear and shield. Maybe I read that wrong. Okay. Is there anything else? Mysteries are revealed. No? Okay. Marshal's quarters, mess hall, and training hall. My blood vial hasn't been authorized for the store. Doubt Akio will allow it. Okay, that doesn't give me anything. This doesn't have anything. This is the way to... This door leads to the barracks. It's a secure tunnel to the distillation cell where Henry is incarcerated. Is coated only in Akiko's blood. And it goes here. Oh wait, there's another one here. Okay, first off, this. Armory and combat halls. A blood vial has not been authorized for this door. I doubt Akiko would allow that. Okay, so we go here, go here. Prisoner processing in cells, my blood vial. Yeah. And so then they would go through here, and out here. Okay. I guess that's it. That's in here. So that's his path instead, which is here, 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 out. Okay. Now we have to leave. Okay, we're gonna double check if there's anything around here. Don't see anything. Okay. We leave. There's a long way up. So Akiko used Henry as a scapegoat and then had 2 prisoners killed instead of her marshals. And then Veto Was that his name? Whatever, the captain's still in there somewhere. Okay. Mysteries are revealed. There's one up there, but that's my gun. Anything else? Oh, we can talk to Carmelina again. Do I have anything new? No. But we can hang out with her. Yeah, we can hang out with her. And boost our friendship.
Halt! What do you want?
Don't test me.
Yeah. Case files, nothing. Hang out. Can I ask you something, Architect?
This is nonsense.
What is the point of all these questions, Investigator? I'm just trying to get to know you, Architect. The Syndicate has changed in my time here. Wait, how does getting to know me relate to the case? All it seems to be doing is delaying you from executing Henry. What do you do as an architect?
We have achieved perfection.
I craft and enable dreams. Each island needs to be thoroughly designed. I plan every square inch. It takes centuries. Island are given form by the council's psychic will. I transmute that psychic will into physical form. Can anyone be an architect? No one has shown any ability outside of the Silent family. The gift was part of the Silent Goat's blessing when the Syndicate was formed. We needed somewhere to live outside of the real world. How do you transmute the council's will? I've never been able to describe it. It's just a feeling. When they meditate and envisage the island, I'm able to open psychic pathways to a new reality and let the island take shape. The Syndicate would be lost without you.
Is its
I
own
live to
reward?
serve.
I have no idea what you're
Investigator,
talking
can we
about.
discuss something of a delicate nature? Do you have something you want to tell me? Something concerns me about Witness. Some of us became more complicated as our lives go on, others do not. I can see it behind his mask. He's changed since I've been gone. Witness has become gripped with religious hysteria. He believes that we are straying too far from the path. Montserrat wanted to protect the new land with a tighter grip on the Syndicate. In Witness's eyes, our leaders are not placing enough importance on resurrecting the gods. Montserrat was furthering the Syndicate, not our holy
I have
mission.
a bad feeling about this.
Then that does make him a sinner.
I am the
Don't be
leader.
short-sighted. The Syndicate are hampered by demonic invasions and the deaths of our homes. Montserrat was playing a longer game, build a perfect island, rule it perfectly, and then focus on the gods. Our divided attention is getting us nowhere. Witness had grown infuriated with Montserrat. They were like baying dogs in Syndicate's meeting. Witness voted against every one of Montserrat's proposals. We know this already.
Sure.
Is there anything else? When a man becomes complicated, he often withdraws. Witness is no different. He needed time with his thoughts. His sanctuary was his apartment. It became rare to see him. I have wondered what he does up there.
Got it.
Is this privacy more than usual? We would almost never see him. He would only leave his apartment to attend Syndicate meetings, and only then it was to scream religious proclamations at us. That was one of the reasons I went to see him last night. I was worried. I needed to know he was fine at the final end of an island. Thank you for your condor, Architect. May the silent goat walk with you, and may you reach the moon. Okay, my current theory is that, let me open the people. I think Witness to the End and the architect had the similar idea of killing off the council, but they went about it different ways. So with council the Carmelina, or the architect, went by having a kid with Eyes Kwame in secret, and then she used the kid to train them into being a murderer for her. Yeah, okay. She trained trained the kid to be a murderer for her, and she used Henry as bait. And to do that, she knit Yuri Knight, because Yuri Knight made Henry possessed, and that caused the end of the islands. Also, then she killed the Exorcist, because the Exorcist would know everything that was going to happen, or understood what a demonic person could and could not do. So she had Grace bloodlines killed by her son through the passageway, and we have the strangled pictures to see that Grace bloodlines got strangled, and that means Henry didn't kill him because kill her. Sorry, because if that was the case, there would be burned sigils, but they're only cut sigils. And her son, or the architect's son, is a knife user, so that's a good chance of that. Okay. And then Akiko's along with this. But then, as well, Witness to the End made his own plan, which was the demon. And the demon was helped, or to make the demon, he needed Sam and Lydia to help him, because they transported it in and used the god flesh. Was it Sam that got it, or Witness to the End? I think it was Witness to the End. Case files, Witness to the End. Breaker motive, alibi breakers. Witness's phone, motive. Man, where is this? Crimes. Fifth, fourth, Holy Seal. Okay, you have Holy Flesh. Henry does not. Well, he might be demon standards, I'm not sure. Sam. Yeah, Sam has it. So yeah. Yeah, okay. So Sam, Lydia, and Witness to the End are one group. Yuri, Akiko, wait. Yeah, Akiko and Carmelina are together on the other one for Henry. Because none of these people are spouting that it was Henry that did it. They're not sure. Whereas these people are very into the idea that Henry did it. And then Doom Jazz is kind of just exists. Same with Cribs and Acid. I don't think they're doing anything. Same with Judge and me. I don't think I did anything. And Henry didn't kill, only killed 2 prisoners. So technically he is innocent to those crimes. I mean, he's getting executed one way or the other, so it doesn't really matter. But then it becomes the question of did their puppet kill any of the syndicate members? Or did the demons and any of them? And I don't know, because I didn't... where's the actual killing? Mystery of the... no. Opening seal, no. Who breached? No. Crime of all... to end all crimes? Demon. There's a demon inside the counter. Shot in the head. The demon was shot with a large caliber. Were killed in a perfect blade. But then you also have them. I don't know why Yuri Knight went up, though. Because this means he went through the Holy Seal. But he has no reason to. Why was Yuri Knight doing? He was at the penthouse. Oh, he was helping him get through. Yeah, okay, because you needed to go through all the steps, so you gave him the helmet. Yeah. Okay, so that's why. You weren't actually there, but you gave the helmet, and then it kept the pedals. Yeah. Okay. Where else am I going? Mysteries are revealed. There's one there, but that's a gun. Okay, I guess we go talk to Yuri Knight. Back to Yuri. And this is where they kept the prisoners. Yeah. Hi, Yuri Knight.
Yuri Knight.
Case files. Where were you? Were you outside the council penthouse last night, Yuri?
Nonsense.
Of course I wasn't, freak. I found pink petals, which I suspect are from your hat outside the penthouse. I doubt that. So for the record, this is a complete denial.
Yes.
Freak, it is. I won't stand up. It won't stand up in court anyway. We'll see. I heard you're missing a ring, Yuri.
What?
Oh, you killed KHX. Why did you kill KHX? Was it to get information of the second seal? I guess that would make sense. What interest is that to you? Is it this one? Give me that. Ah ha ha ha.
Is this a fact?
It's impolite
or a
to
trick?
snatch. Want to tell me what it's doing on in the fist of KHX's dead body?
got
I have no
nothing.
idea. He made it for me and I lost it. Somebody probably found it and gave it to him, recognizing his work.
Sure.
Probably. Anything else you want to tell
No.
me? I don't know anything else, freak.
Why?
Why did you shut the boat trips down early, Yuri? What business is of yours? Just answer the question. It was part of shutting down the island, ready for that. But why? It never normally happens. And none of the other systems are shut down permanently,
Insufferable.
prematurely. Sorry. Don't question how I do my job, freak. I had some security worries and shut
The
down.
facts and
Did it
the
have anything to do
truth
with a
are
dead
not the
body
same.
at the bottom of the cliff?
What?
What dead body?
How
I have no
dare
idea
you.
what you're talking about, but surely this is the jurisdiction of the marshals. You're supposed to be investigating the council murder.
I need to investigate.
Might be linked.
Paradise feels
Do you have
wrong.
anything to do with it?
No.
Definitely not, freak. A lot of bad coincidences then. Must be. But no, you were in that room. Was it you were helping him? But then there's only one space helmet. Was there a second one? Or did he open it, come back, gave it to the son, architect's son? I don't know. I don't get that bit. Yuri, let's wrap for a second. Wrap.
Crime is
You put a key in the nightmare computer connected to the obelisk on the beach and activate them. What are you talking about?
Crime
You
is
did. I've got the
repulsive.
logs. Don't worry, someone else accessed them. But they were more intelligent than you and used a wireless access device. More intelligent? The insects on the island can barely tie their shoelaces, let alone figure out the symbols on the obelisk in space.
I'm glad to
Thanks,
be back.
Yuri. For what? You just told me about the symbols on the obelisk, which I didn't ask about. You only know about if you used them. Where did you get the key from to access the obelisk? I have no idea what you're talking about, freak.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Aw, don't worry. Don't hold out. Oh, that's why he killed KHX to get the key. Yeah, don't hold out on me, Yuri. I know you know the secret of the second seal. I have nothing else to say. Do you know why a book that you took from the library was in Henry's safe? Nothing to do with me.
Crime
Henry
cannot
says a
hide.
stranger passed him a forbidden book and told him to keep it a secret. The book is one you accessed.
Pathetic.
You sure? Not sure you can prove that, freak. If I remember correctly, the library vaults only record entry and exit, not what was read or taken. You just happen to know that. No, freak, I don't just happen to know that. I use the vault to acquire books for the architect. I know how the system works because I use it often. Did you access the library vault and give forbidden books on demonology to Henry? No.
Paradise feels.
You're the only one of the
wrong.
suspects who accessed the vault.
Worthless.
That doesn't mean the book came from me. Do you know anything about the third holy seal? Of course not. They're a mystery. Stop wasting time. Know anything about demons on the island? The marshals killed them all.
Freak.
They should have killed Henry while they were at it. Got time to chat, Yuri? What do you want, freak? What kind of music do you like, Henry? Yuri. Good. Appropriately addressed question. Why do you want to know? I want to get to know you. Have you been drinking, freak? Do you have any interest?
Insufferable.
I do enjoy some music. Classical. Music that improves your mind. Studies show that the impact of listening to classical music only lasts for 10 minutes. There aren't any long-term
What are you
effects.
talking
Quite.
about?
Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. And you're being persuaded or deceived by the god. I don't really think that has much of an impact, to be fair, but you do. Because I think you're connected with Akiko because of Henry, one way or the other. Let's talk to Doom Jazz. Why not? I don't think Doom Jazz didn't. He doesn't really have any reason to, realistically. Like, no, not just any motive, not any good motive either. But also, like, I have no proof that he did anything.
Dr. Ninjas.
I've been told that you're in love with Akiko.
The island is
I assume
about
you
to
paid
end.
for that secret. It's none of your business or anyone else's. It has nothing to do with your case. Would you kill the council for revenge for the death of your father? You've got some guts coming to my yacht, flinging stuff like that around. Just doing my job,
This is bad.
Doc. I'm not a killer. Never have been. Never will be, regardless of what happened to my father. Even if it put Akiko in harm's way.
What?
You're jumping to some pretty big conclusions and exhausting my goodwill. My personal life and feelings are none of your
I'm a
business.
professional.
I didn't kill the council. There's nothing in this world that would make me a killer.
Investigator.
I was a battlefield medic, but didn't carry a weapon. I've seen the nightmare of death, and do not intend to inflict it on anyone else, no matter what.
I'm a professional.
This conversation is over. What do you know about a photo taken of Grace's throat during your examination? I took photos, but they were confiscated by Akiko, classified or whatever. I found one on the Marshall server. Can I get your opinion on it? The bruising of the the throat looks odd.
Theoretically,
That's because the fingers that did it aren't uniform. In normal strangulation bruising, you can see areas of pressure from the fingertips and the knuckles.
I'm worried.
The pressure on these is misaligned. This is normally because the attacker is wearing jewelry. Specifically in this case, a ring on their wedding ring finger.
Sure.
What about power armor? No. The gauntlets on the marshal's power armor are gloves with armor plates on the top of the hands. Who wears a wedding ring? Or wore a wedding ring? That was 10 years ago. 10 years ago. What happened 10 years ago? Galsec Doc, wonderful to see you again. You're the only one that doesn't call me the investigation freak. It's not nice to call people names, is it? The name was given to you derogatorily. You may have lived up to it, but you should be careful of the labels you let stick to you. Sometimes you need to make the best of it. Sometimes you need pointing in the right direction. Love a positive outlook. Don't let others get to you. You know the syndicate, self-serving and jealous, just like the gods. Glad you're rising above it. You are always going for the real talk nowadays. Got something else you want to talk about? I don't know. So things just feel pretty heavy around here. You're not the one tasked with saving paradise. I'm not the right person for the job. You are, though. You're forgiving and forgetting my past. Yeah, whatever. We all make mistakes. Never been the type to bind people to their history. People change. I'm impressed, Doc. You didn't proposition me this time.
Want to play doctors and nurses?
I assume you're going to stop by again at some point before this is all over. We'll see. May the cosmos be a mystery. May you reach the moon. The only thing would be if he purposely kept that thing broken. I don't think he did. I think he's just lazy, realistically. There's still the issue of Henry's father, I guess. 10 years ago. Population. When did you break up? Carmelina. Witnesses. No. Breaker. Alibi. Motive. Counsel request. There's an asset. Testimony. Join the council. Bard. Maybe she expects more. Too focused on achieving a perfect island. No. I don't think you were married. Lydia and Sam Daybreak weren't. So it's only like Carmelina. Which case she killed... No, she was there, so it would have been witness to the end. Did he kill the council? Alibi. Testimony. They're the only ones that were married, but I don't remember timeline. 10 years ago. Population. Notes. Okay. I don't remember. I'm sure it'll come up in the trial, but oh yeah, I can talk to Henry and see if it's been enough time for not you. I don't think it would be for Yuri Knight, but we can see for the architect.
Halt! What do you want?
Hey,
I have a bad feeling about this.
Architect Carmelina Silence.
Oh, cool. We can. Can I ask you something, architect? What is it? How can you be sure that the next island will be perfect? There are no certainties in architecture and design. Both are nebulous and subjective. You can never be sure that the design of the next island will be
The
perfect.
investigator is here.
Why are people calling it Perfect 25? The mind always looks for reassurance, something concrete to hold on to. The world is chaotic and people
We
crave
have achieved
respite.
perfection.
We believe we have solved the problem of demonic corruption. The syndicate seized upon this as a sign of success, a sign of perfection. Do you think it will be
Craft
perfect?
is its own
As close as
reward.
we've come to it. The syndicate has so many problems to solve with islands. Our work is always undermined by the threat of demonic corruption. We cannot do our holy work while our home rots around
The
us.
investigator is here.
Can the syndicate cope if Perfect 25 fails? It won't fail.
Believe what you want.
Why is that word hard? Hypothetically? There we go. Concentrate on your investigation. Let me worry about perfection.
I beg your pardon.
Can we discuss something of delicate nature? Do you have something you want to tell the investigator? I wasn't truthful. Witness used this bunker for an illegal study of demons. He wanted to find out all he could for the sake of the island. Ever since the beginning of the syndicate, there have been zero tolerance on the demons. The missed knowledge frightened him. He trapped a killer demon and experimented on it. I haven't set foot in there for years, since before he started. When did he get a killer demon? He trapped one. I don't know how. I kept his secret. He still means a lot to me. The killer demon would die when Island 24 ceases to exist. Henry's demon had already been irreparably damaged to the island. This one wasn't going to do any more.
The investigator is
What about
here.
Witness? I put it out of my mind. We fell apart and each other's matters became private again. Oh, it could have been Eyes Kiwami. May the silent goat walk with you, and may you reach the moon. Because Eyes Kiwami killed himself, not... when did he die? Not that long ago? Where's Eyes Kiwami? Why is Eyes Kiwami not here? Population. Eyes Kiwami. After saving him from torture several years ago is unknown why. I feel like there should be more information in here because it's a pain to actually like insert evidence. No. It's a pain to remember everything. And we made notes of it, so where are they? Okay, so then... But it was Eyes Kiwami, and I forget who... Oh no, he just had a thing for a citizen or something, right? I don't remember. No, hang out. Got time to chat? What's it? What is it? You look like a kind of person that likes wine.
Don't
I
be
do.
snide
A refined
with me.
drink. I'm able to enjoy expensive wine. Better wine. You're fortunate. It helps that I have access to older wines. Always a sign of quality. A nicely aged wine is a luxury. I'm glad you
What
agree.
business
Not
is
everyone
it of
can
yours?
appreciate wine. This isn't something for novices or the lower class. You're knowledgeable. Yes. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. May you see through a million eyes and may you reach the moon. Okay, I guess we just go, unless I want to talk to Doom Jazz again and do a repeat. Why is there a exclamation point on? Oh, did I not ask her about what was it? I don't even remember. Something from Doom Jazz.
Halt! What do you want?
Yeah,
I
let me in.
don't like this.
Architect comedy in silence.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah. Architect, when did your marriage with Witness end?
I beg your
Why are you
pardon.
asking?
I'm glad
Working
to
on
be
something.
back.
I assume you'll cooperate. About 9 years ago.
Got it.
And you wore a wedding ring? Of course. What is this about? Thank you for your help. But I don't think you did may reach the moon. I think it was either Eyes Kwame or Witness, because you should be outside the gate or door. Unless you didn't actually meet up, but I don't think that's the case. That seems weird. So I assume it's either... I don't know. It could be either way, I guess. It's either you killed them with Akiko, or Akiko in the room, or you made Akiko step out of the way and Witness to the end killed him. I don't know. It could go either way. Not sure.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
What happened with the prisoners you removed from the barracks prison? It's classified.
When
I
love
disagree.
dies,
Why were they
all that
removed?
remains are the
Investigator,
facts.
they were being processed during the slaughter ritual. We don't just open the prison gates and let them wander around to the temple.
Sure.
They were removed before the slaughter ritual. What happened to them? They were processed and returned to their cells. Logs don't show them being returned. You don't have access to the full Marshal network, so you can't prove that. You also don't get to question how I run my army. Why did you confiscate the photo of Grace Bloodline's neck from Doom Jazz after the examination? She was murdered by someone possessed by a demon. Anything relevant to demonic possession is classified. Is that standard procedure or just for evidence that doesn't tie into the official story? Standard procedure. You think you're really smart and clever with your snide insinuations? Yeah. But you're not. You're wrong. I don't think I am. May your night be bright. May you reach the moon.
Henry Division.
Did you go through the barracks last night? Why are you asking? The only statue of New Knight is in the barracks. Well, I guess I did then. Good investigating. You nailed it. Any idea how that happened? What everyone is saying about what you did last night may be wrong. Some excitement, finally. Okay. That wasn't all that helpful, but whatever. I guess we go talk to Lydia? Lydia? Is that her name? Lydia Daybreak? Yeah. Because she's the next one. Or I haven't talked to her in a while. Plus we need to boost our friendship, of course. Gonna try getting everybody's friendship up before finishing, because they do have more information. Also, we can do this just in case there's something around. I don't think there is. Well, there is something over there. I should go towards that. Get that. Because that might be one of the last ones. Also, there should be a machine somewhere around here for... ignore the police in the background. Turning on... Oh, hi, Grand Marshal. Down there.
If you want.
What the hell?
What's going on? The dead zone is leaking demonic gas. The purification system seems to have failed. Now stay back. Stay back from what? Okay, sure, whatever. Oh, that's that machine. Yeah, yeah.
Is this a
Sorry to
fact
ask this,
or a
Lydia,
truth?
but I need you to tell me about the last job you
What?
did. You mean moving us to the next island? No, the regime change in Europe before the syndicate.
Bullshit.
Who told you that? Wait, it was acid, wasn't it?
It's
What does it have to do
complicated.
with the council
Got
murder?
it.
The murder was has all the hallmarks of a regime
Prove
change.
it,
Regime. Oh, give me a break, LD. Me and Sammy were assassins. Assassins. We did assassin stuff. That was the last job we had to do to buy our freedom. That was a millennia ago, a different epoch. It has nothing to do with last night. Had task? No, you didn't.
Let's go for a drive, LD.
What's going to eat? What's going to eat on this island? What's good to eat? The Deep Factory nailed the meat this time. The synthetic meat that is. Notice how there's now livestock on the island? The Deep Factory got expanded. And all the meat is made from culture or bugs. There are huge caverns full of bug breeding and meat growing operations. Does it taste good? Yeah, real good. Yuri always claims it doesn't taste like the real thing, but he's just that type. He's the pickup I dread each time. The amount of stuff that comes out of his mouth is out of control. Like he's a wine connoisseur, dude. You live on a synthetic island where the grapes are grown underground in a lab. This isn't high-end stuff. He tried to sell Sammy all about whiskey one time. Sammy renounced the violence, but I thought Yuri was about to get an ice pick in his eye. Sorry, LD. Didn't mean to go off. He drives me crazy. You vent all the time. Oh, you vent all you want. He's new to me. I'll trust you on this. Haha. Appreciate it. I'll drop you at the beach again. Perfect. May your scepter gaze all around the moon. Oh, there you are. Browse. A2. Tropical
Obtained.
all drinks. Tropical demolition obtained. A tropical flavored drink full of electrolytes. It used to be called Sunset Beach, but the marketing team wanted to aim it at men.
Lady That Dies.
Well done on drinking every drink. You must need to pee something. Oh, listen, I've got you a little something to say thanks. How do you like a new Starlight skin? This one's really good. Here you go. And that's all the Starlight skins. This is it. I guess. Good luck. Enjoy the end of the island. See you in the next one.
Starlight
CD
skins obtained.
soundtrack. The cover of the Paradise Killer OST on CD by Jose Savant. Give me 1 sec. Okay. So that's done. We can turn that on to open that door, but that doesn't really matter. Next. Is there anything else around? I don't see anything. Actually, let me check. Let me check my achievements. Because I think Max hangout. Yeah, okay. So we just need to talk to people now. Can we talk to you again? It has been a hot couple seconds, please.
Please get a day break.
But oh no, we can. Okay. So I think it's a once per day.
Let's go for a drive, LD.
Think you could ever go back to the old life? You mean being an assassin? You asking because of the case? This is all off the record, just chatting. I told you that part of my life is over. Got no taste for it. Do you miss it? I miss the abstract. Ignoring the actual murder part, having a skill to get good at was good. Gave me a purpose. These hands aren't for killing now. You get a long time to think on these islands. It's not worth it. What isn't worth it? Ending lives. What's the point? Life is too important to end early. My line of work was just facilitating another person's ambition. You should be working for yourself, not someone else. What about working for this syndicate? That's different. We're part of something here. A higher calling. We worship our gods and work for their glory. Not the same as a few coins or a slit throat. What about you? Happy to be working again? I'm an investigation freak. The whole nickname. Something to live up to. I'll drop you back off the beach again. This time I brought you something. Is this one of your paintings? Yeah, from one of the beaches. This is amazing. Thanks, Lydia. Something to remember your return to paradise by. If I get an apartment on the next island, this will get pride of place. Appreciate that, LD. Alright, I've enjoyed our drive, but you need to get this thing solved, so there's the next island. Get at me if you got a question about the case, yeah? Will do. Thanks again, Lydia. Achieve max hangout level with Lydia.
Relic obtained.
Contemplative painting. A painting by Lydia. It captures the beauty of the island's coast. May a scepter gaze upon the world. Okay, I need to talk to Witness to the End, and then it's just maxing out people's relationships. I don't think I have anything else to tell people. I can talk to Crimson. Crimson's nearby. I don't have anything to ask people. I think I have all of Crimson's information, as far as I know. Was a lot. Costs a pretty penny too, but it's done.
Crimson acid.
Case files. No. Yeah. Hang on. Got time for a chat, Crimson. Tell me about your blessing. The 19th island incident.
Thank you.
It was a weird island from the beginning. Strange feelings in the air. Like it was a powder keg waiting to go. About 2 centuries into it, the demonic invasion happened. Think it was a setup?
Secrets
You mean
are
by
dangerous.
the syndicate? A conspiracy? I don't think so. We discovered an Eden cult in the apartments. They'd convinced themselves a passing comet was a god. The god. They were amateurs, but managed to reach out into space. The demons flooded in. Why was this invasion so bad? Akiko and her marshals cut the cult head hard. Real shock and awe response. The apartment was demolished before the corruption set in. We thought we got them, but the cult had a trick. There was a possessed cult member chained up in the sewers. The marshals missed them in their sweep, high on successfully wiping out the apartments. And the guy in the sewer let the demons slowly seep into the island. The foundations of the island became rotten. Then the demons attacked. Swarms of them came from underground. Everyone took up arms. So you fought the fight and got
I
blessed?
have my ways.
Not just a pretty face, lady. Akiko and her marshals were pinned down at the temple. I held the line at the council building. Akiko's never forgiven me. She was convinced the demon general would go for the temple. I believed otherwise. After the battle, the gods blessed me and I got this new head. Story time's over, lady. Be glad I didn't charge you for this. Go save paradise instead of hanging around in the sewer. I'll be back for another story. May your journey be endless and may you reach the moon. That's kind of interesting that she hangs out in the sewer now, after that's what realistically got her promotion. Promotion's probably not the right word. upgrade, blessing. Let's use the actual term. And now she hangs out. She stays in a sewer. So is it like partly reminiscing of like this is why I'm the way I am? Or is it also just because she likes being being left alone, like she says?
Witness to the end.
Case files. I understand you have become more secretive, maybe a bit paranoid. Who told you that?
Crime.
You hiding
cannot
something from me?
This island is
Others
full
get
of
jealous when you have a purpose in life. My holy work doesn't concern those who are straying. My personal business is my own. Secrets are dangerous, witness. They can take physical form before you realize. You don't need to lecture me, investigator.
When love
Witness,
dies,
I have
all
testimony that
remains
you are
the
using the
facts.
secret bunker for demonology research.
of their holy masters.
From
I
whom?
don't like this.
Who do you think?
The gods are
Whatever you
radiant.
think you know, you don't. I always work for our holy masters.
What?
This has nothing to do with the murder of the council,
Ooh,
though.
The
I
investigator
found a
is
killer
here.
demon inside the council penthouse with the victim's blood all over its claws. You think you're onto something, but you don't know what you're talking about.
When love dies, all
Then why
that
don't you tell me?
remains are the
If you think you
facts.
have some weird conspiracy theory, you will need to prove it in the trials. I won't talk further about this. See you in court, witness. Want to chat, witness? I must warn you that I am not one for long conversations. What else do you remember of the great
I am
betrayal?
so bathed in the
I
glory of
understand
the
what
gods.
salvation is. I was married to another inhabitant of the palace, a wonderful woman, but she chose heresy over the gods. I do not blame her. It was a troubling time. The whole world changed. Temptation of a new life drove us apart. I refused to abandon our holy masters. She chased me throughout the chaos palace,
The
determined
gods are
to take my
watching
life.
us.
Ezekiel saved me. He found a way out of as the palace was attacked, and we were free. We had no idea what daylight or time it was. But we knew we had to find the remaining believers. We wandered the desert for many days until we met a small caravan of worshippers. We went with them and found the start of the syndicate. We became obsessed with growing the syndicate. Now you work only for the gods. The syndicate's work is holy work. Without the syndicate, the gods will never rise
The
again.
gods are displeased.
There's a balance, however. Ezekiel saved me. Now I must save the syndicate.
Nanny, the hell?
Save? How are you going to save it? Too many of us have forgotten to adhere to the ways Silent Goat taught us. When was the last time you did a full
The
prayer
gods are
routine?
displeased.
I will evangelize these values on the new island and bring us back into the light. In order for this to happen, you need to do your job, Lady Lovedeyes. Let's not do social calls until the
Got
next
it.
island. Understood. Maybe I'll see you on the next
What?
island. Maybe. The truth I find about the murder may involve you,
The end
witness.
times are low.
A devoted servant like myself has nothing to fear. About that. Anyhow, goodbye. May you fly
I
with
am still
destroyed
bathed
Eden.
in the
May you
glory
reach
of
the
the
moon.
gods.
Okay, we go back to Crimson Acid then. There's an achievement to speedrun this game in 10 minutes. I wonder if that's just starting the trial right at the beginning. Because, like, the opening sequence takes, like, maybe a minute. So you have to, like, spam through a bunch of stuff, solve a puzzle. So, like, you can't do much in 10 minutes. You can't get far. Especially without, like, dash and stuff. Wait, where's the sewer entrance? We'll just do it on the other side. I know that one. Or I thought it did. I think it's over here. Right? No? In the world? Crimson Acid. Oh, I'm way off. So I think you just start the trial and like accuse somebody and that's it? And that beats the game? Maybe? I don't know. But like 6 people are the murderer, not, you know, just one. I mean, technically only one person is the murderer and they're dead, so. But then to get that item to see them, you would need... Where was I going? Crimson Acid. You're over there. You would need some of the upgrades. Oh, it's down here. That's weird. You would need some of them upgrades
Crimson acid.
to unlock the back of... Why is no one else blessed? The gods work in mysterious ways, depending on who catches their eye. What do you really want to talk about? You're not here to shoot the breeze about divine blessings. I can see it in your eyes. Can I ask you about Isaiah? Probably Isaiah. I was wondering you'd get to the ex-husband topic. What do you want to know? What's he doing now? He's still responsible for the citizen management, abduction, reconditioning, distribution. Did he ever forgive you? I think so. Took him a while.
We're in a dark
He trusted
time.
you implicitly. You know that. Your deception by damned harmony upended his
Honey.
world. Not just your crime, but the faith he'd put in you. We all believed in the great Lady Lovedeyes, the investigation freak of the Syndicate. No one believed in you as much as Isaiah did. The shock of the damned harmony incident was realizing that if you can be deceived by God, any of us can. Have any other deceptions happened in my absence? None confirmed. I've got an eye on a potential victim, but I'm not saying anything until I know more.
Don't be coy.
To answer your question, did forgive you. All of the old drinking gang did. You need to know that, though, that he's with Madame Complex now.
Sorry.
I wasn't planning on chasing after him. I destroyed his life once already. He's on the next island. One of Lydia's first pickups last night. Not a lot for the citizen manager to do once the slaughter is complete.
Sorry.
Glad he's not a suspect. Time to move on, lady. Understood.
Who knows?
Lady, I have something to tell you.
Oh.
Do you have something you want to tell the investigator?
We're in a dark
I told you about the
time.
key from KHX. I didn't tell you another part of the story. I've been worried about what's going on, but you need to know. I seduced KHX for my own interest, but someone else asked me to do it as well. Who? Witness.
Sure.
Why? He wanted the key. I don't know why, but he asked for it. He wanted it modified for remote access. A dongle could be placed in a controls panel and then used to remotely access it. It needed a line of sight though. The amount of data could easily drop packets if the signal was blocked.
Crime cannot.
Did you give it to him? Yes. Why? He promised to help me.
Sure.
With what? He said he had a plan for the next island that would allow me to keep my freedom and allow me to return to active
I have a bad
service.
feeling about
Crimson.
What do you mean?
I know. I didn't expect it to be this. If this was it.
Paradise feels wrong.
This is the truth? Yes. I've got some work to do. Oh, well, I need to go talk to... May your journey be endless. May you reach the moon. Talk to Witness again. Yeah. And only Witness. Yeah.
Ha.
And this is why we need to get everybody's relationship up. Because sometimes they give information that's just like, oh yeah, here's proof that he helped in one set of the murderers.
Witness to the end.
Eyewitness.
The facts and the truth.
Why did you want
are not
Crimson
the
to get the
same.
key to the second
What?
seal? I didn't. You're lying. I have testimony that you not only asked her to get the key, but she gave you the key as well. That simply isn't true. I have almost nothing to do with Miss Acid. She's lying to you, Lady Love Dies. You're being played. Have you got the key?
Surely
I
this
didn't
is a
even know
joke.
the second seal required a key. I don't have it. You're lying. I'm not Lady Love Dies. Miss Acid is tricking you. She's turning us against each other. Why? It's your job to find out. You asked Crimson to get the key to the second holy seal from KHX.
course.
No,
Don't
witness.
test
I'm
me.
losing my
Crime
patience
cannot hide.
by asking her to do this, and by her account, taking a copy from her, you're the prime suspect for who went
Of
through it.
course not.
I did nothing of
Don't
the sort.
test me.
You're denying all of it, or just going through the seal?
Blasphemy!
All of it. I have nothing to do with Miss Acid's preposterous story or the
Got
second
it.
seal. No desire to cooperate at all? I can't cooperate with a fabrication.
Other gods work in esoteric ways.
Sorry. I guess we go back to Acid. To boost her friendship some more. So we have Acid to max out. Sam. Lady or Last Kiss. Doom Jazz. Yuri Knight, I think. And Architect. I don't think I've done Architect yet either. Sam, one last kiss. Hello.
Crimson Acid.
Oh, cool. We can hang out already. Got time for a chat. Crimson. Sorry, need a drink. You still read much, lady? Not a lot to read in the Islandlands. Let me give you this. One of the citizens we brought onto the island was carrying a few volumes of it. It's my new favorite. Enrapturing
That's weird.
manga. Enrapturing. Negoshi's helicopter. A humble designer dreams about flying a helicopter through the city. Looks good. Does he achieve his goal? You need to read it to find out. What did you miss most in Exile? Nostalgic. The old gang. We live in the shadows, the shadow of genocidal gods. Praise be, of course. But you guys made it better.
Thank you.
It was a different time back then. The islands were a mess, but it was us against the world. The Syndicate got too comfortable, too predictable. That's why last night happened. A lot of good times on the old islands. Immortality was a fun thing to experiment with. Endless possibility. People started settling down though. It didn't end because you got exiled. Is this about me getting married? Partly. All of the Syndicate got bored in one way or another. Montserrat started cracking the whip about building better islands. Akiko got us sick. Doom Jazz also only knows so many tricks. I'm glad you got married and found happiness, but you left me behind. I didn't realize. I thought we were just fooling
Don't
around.
be coy.
We were. I enjoyed it, but I wanted it to last longer. Sure. It's been an eon? That's not how you spell eon, right? Oh, whatever. But we can pick up where we left off, if only once before this island ends. Don't be a tease, lady. I'm not
Good
teasing.
work.
Just a one-time thing, right? I'm solving the mass murder of the council after being in exile. I'm not in a place to make long-term life decisions. Works for me. I missed you, Crimson. I missed you too, lady. Remember, this was a one-time thing. We keep it business now. We'll see what happens on the next island.
Really good teddy.
Enrapturing manga. Crimson's favorite manga. Nagoshi's helicopter. It's a story of a mild-mannered designer that dreamed of flying a helicopter through the city. And you're maxed out. It's now Sam. Though I may leave that till next time because my throat is dying. We'll get there first, though. And then probably end. Wait, where is Sam? Oh, you're over there. And then probably end next time because, like, we only have a short number of people to max out. And then that's it. And then we do the trial. I don't think the trial's gonna be that long. Maybe an hour. Yeah, so we should be able to finish next time. Might have to pause in between just to rest my throat, but we'll see. Oh yeah, save. Save game. You. Okay.
Getting ready.
See you next time then. Thank you all for watching. Bye.